The most celebrated actress in Hollywood. Meryl Streep stars as a stubborn, substance-abusing woman who won't be reined in by her daughter, who is played by Julia Roberts. What a cast. And take a look. It doesn't look like Meryl Streep, but it is, and we're so happy to welcome her to The View. Please welcome Meryl Streep. Excuse me, madam. Can I help you pull up your pants?
This is my microphone.
Your microphone. So this is the Meryl we recognize. But this other woman I just saw, this abusive, tearing down, toxic lady, you usually play very admirable people. Was it fun to sort of get really away from it?
Fun? No. Fun?
Different. I shouldn't say fun.
It was actor fun, which is that part's great, the cast is amazing.
Tell us a little. I should have told more.
A lot of fun to work with, but it was horrible. I mean, yeah, because
so much dysfunction.
Yeah, you know, she's mean as a snake. Yeah. And when we were this segment just before, where you were talking about being a pioneer in. And you are in journalism for women. No, and I thought about this character that I play, who is so mean. She's mean to her children. Her husband would rather be dead than be with her. And she's got mouth cancer, and she's a drug addict, and she's in pain in every part of her life. But I thought, if she had had a chance, she was out of a generation where, you know, her brains and her wit and her energy had nowhere to go. And
there was
so I thought about,
When you get into a character like this, because I know it's a different role, it's a challenging role, how do you find a way to like this woman? Because on the outside, I'm looking at this woman, I'm like, I don't like you. You drive everybody away from you. So to play her, how do you find a way to fall in love with this character? Do you go into it going, I don't like you either?
Well, you know, what I like about her, I do like things about her. She's funny, and she knows she's funny. She's witty, and her meanness is, she's just sick of not saying what she thinks. And we all don't always say everything we think.
Except on this show.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I found interesting about this? My mother died of mouth cancer. And there's a moment in the film when you go like that. And my mother did that to me. She showed me. But it's interesting, though, when my mother got sick, she was a very unhappy woman. She became much nicer and more passive. And it's interesting that this woman, which probably happens with its individual, went the other way. I mean, I think she was always cutting. She drove her children away. But she, like you said, she finally even said even more of what she wanted to say.
Well, we're used to, you know, the nice cancer victim in movies, and she's mad. She's mad about everything. She's mad, and she takes it out on everybody. It's terrible, but
what was it like fighting with Julia Roberts?
Thank God.
What was that?
That was very satisfying.
Was that?
There's a scene Julia's choking you.
It's incredible. It's one of the best movies I've seen all year, and you're magnificent in it. And the whole cast.
I think you can see a little bit of yourself in, you know, with the dysfunction. It's like I could see parts of my family in there.
You relate.
I think everybody can relate to it. Is your family like that at like holidays and Meryl?
Who's choking Meryl Streep? Nobody.
Everybody wants to, though. But I have more, you know, I'm more like the Native American helper in the kitchen, because I'm doing all the work for that.
But you've got 4 kids, 2 of whom are actresses. Do they take your advice, or do they say, Mommy, you know?
They take, well, you know, some of it.
The stuff they want to hear, they take.
Yeah, exactly.
Or what sounds good to them, they take.
Yeah, you look great. No, that looks great. They like that advice.
So listen, stay with us, Meryl. We're going to have to pause, but we'll come right back with Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep's looking back at one of her unforgettable flicks for Throwback Thursday. Next. Meryl Streep when The View returns on ABC.
We're back with Meryl Streep, who stars in the riveting August Osage County as the kind of mother who every psychiatrist dreams of. She is so magnificent in this. Take a look.
I know. Can you say your mother? I saw my mother.
You filmed this in a small town in Oklahoma. It's Bartlesville?
Bartlesville,
and
yeah.
it was your idea, I heard, for the whole cast to live in a complex, and they all came over to your apartment for potluck meals and
Yeah,
drinks?
we lived in a condo village behind the Toyota dealership, and it was kind of great, and it was great, and we needed it.
Yeah,
you know?
you said you needed it.
Yeah,
you needed
because
to
the days were
decompress.
intense, and then you need to unwind. It was,
A little wine, a few friends. Yeah.
yeah.
No, unwind.
No, she's right. She's right.
Unwind with the wine.
Yeah, but it's an amazing cast. It really is.
You have won 3 Oscars. You've been nominated 17 times. This is already getting Oscar buzz. I don't know how to put this. Are you expected always to, is it a burden to be expected always to be wonderful and be nominated? And, you know, do you feel you have to live up to it? It's a nice burden.
Yeah, what a terrible cross to bear. You know, no, what it does do, I've been around, you know, I've so long time in front of people's eyes, so they're, you know, I'm very aware of Streep fatigue, you know, it's like enough already. Can't you just lie down and shut up for a while? No, but I'm just saying, because it does, that's one thing. The other thing is that all the award stuff makes me feel funny with other actors to begin a piece, you know. It's just another big kind of jungle to hack through before you begin the work, which is just listening and talking and feeling, you know, what the other person feels.
So you come on with this reputation that walks in before you.
Exactly. That's a little weird, but then I have no memory anymore, so I forget my lines and I go up and everybody go, oh. So that kind of thing.
Meryl, it's Throwback Thursday, so we have a picture of you when you did have a photographic mind. When was this? Do you remember that?
I do. That was sophomore year in high school. I was 15. I did my own hair.
Well, we just love.
And you can see my eyes a little cross-eyed. I didn't have my glasses
Did you want to be an
on.
actress
There you were.
then? Back then?
No, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a commercial artist like my mother.
Wow.
I had a great mother. I had a great, great mother. And I had one friend who said to me, you don't want to do this part in August Osage because your mother was so fantastic and encouraged you. She said, you got to make this movie for me and all the girls who had to claw their way past that person who said you're nothing and you'll never be anything, you know? And it really meant something to me that she said that. And I thought, God, I don't know what that is like, but I'm going to try to find out.
Well, I'm so glad you did it. It was brilliant.
So many
And you're hilarious, too. Postcards from the Edge is one of my favorite movies. You're so hilarious in that movie. I'm so happy to meet you. I'm jumping out of my seat. I feel like I'm flipping out. Our thanks to Meryl Streep. August Osage County will be in theaters Christmas Day. Go see it. We'll be right back.
Sherry's Comedy Club.